if I feel like it. Hi, I just started my stream. I was explaining that this is my first stream with overlays, and if anyone does watch this, they should give me some feedback on it and tell me what I should and shouldn't change, or if I should add more overlays and stuff like that. Oh, hi.
Hmm? Is this the one that you're online right, or that you're live right now? Hello? Did you just leave, Beth?
Hello. Hello.
We can't hear you.
Hello? Hello, Dakota? I can hear him. Hello?
Hello.
I'm talking to Jacob. He's over here.
Who is it?
It's Dakota and Jeff.
We don't like you, Jeff.
You hear that, Jeff?
Wow.
He's just said wow. No, hey, he's actually being very kind and trying to make me an intro for my YouTube channel, believe it or not, because I have no fucking clue how to use Blender.
Oh,
Oh, rocket car. Oh, goodbye.
It actually isn't that hard once you figure it out.
I'm sure I can figure it out. Yeah, there's snow in GTS, like, none of the cars get traction. Like, if I just don't touch it while I turn, it's just kind of ridiculous. Like, you could just drift everything.
what?
I'm like 3/4 of the way done.
She's going over to Cassie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's this. My LPX.
Oh, your new RAM?
Yeah,
Nice.
I like it. It's 2x4. And I'm thinking of upgrading it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So is,
My RAM.
is that the RAM that you are replacing, or is that the one you just got?
No, this is brand new.
Alright.
I had an AMD. I couldn't run DDR4. AMD still doesn't support DDR4 because their CPU is 5 years old. Yeah. Hey, you want an AMD stock cooler? I just got. Or you want a GTX 650 1 gig? Or where's my motherboard box? You want an FX 8320 that doesn't work? I mean, sure. For like $50, it sell like 125 still. It's good for if you're trying to get a PhysX card or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's shit, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
That won't run games at all. Like,
Yeah,
good luck.
I was saying you should probably sell it instead.
Nobody's gonna buy it. I mean, what? It uses the same power as your graphics card. 110 watts. Yeah. A 650 uses the same amount of power as a 1060. And look at the performance difference.
Well, you have a 1070.
I have a 1070 now. It's my baby back there. You can see the box. I'm not gonna pull it out. But...
Yeah. 1070 is a lot better than a 1060.
By far. Yeah, it's basically twice the performance. For twice the price. Basically twice the price.
Yeah, if you could remember that one we saw at Arrow was like 340.
Yeah, and that was cheap.
Yeah, that was open box plus
Say.
Black Friday. You know, at first I was kind of like, maybe I should have gotten the 1070. And then now I realized that I was like $30 short total.
Right.
And I had to pay them back the $30 to get the power supply.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't get the 1070 then.
I've already got the 1070,
No, he should have got the 1070
I
and
would
then we
have
get
to
the
pay
1060.
going back like $200 total.
Right.
What is
No, you
1060
should have just
on
you should have just got a look. I don't know why it does this. All my fucking games do that. Were you seeing that? It was just stuttering like ass. See, look, all my games do it. No matter what games I play, they just stutter like ass.
Yeah, mine does that occasionally, just not often.
There's no reason for it to be stuttering like this. CPU
But he-
temperatures always stay low. I've got a nice cooler.
Oh yeah, my computer practically cools down my room from like my PC runs colder than room temperature.
That's literally impossible, but okay. I know what you mean though.
Well, I mean the house was like 72. The computer was running at around 68 overall.
Oh, 68 Celsius, yeah.
No, Fahrenheit.
Definitely
No.
Celsius.
I'm bullshit.
I know you're bullshitting me. Say definitely Celsius.
Yeah, it runs.
But still, 68 Celsius. Actually, that's a bit warm, but that's not bad.
Yeah, my computer usually runs at about 30 Celsius.
Yeah, if you're just like sitting there, if it's like sitting there not
No.
playing a game or anything, that's what.
That 30 Celsius is the high. It can go up to about 34. I'd say is the hottest that's gonna get. But I switched to Fahrenheit. Usually doesn't hit. Most of the stuff doesn't hit 80.
Here, what? I'll bring this up.
But Jacob should have got the 1070 and let me get the 1060.
See, I've got a great CPU cooler, and even right now, my CPU is running at 66 Fahrenheit, or Celsius. I mean,
Jeez, dude.
say it's just they run warm. Plus, then again, I'm cramming 1.3 volts into the CPU, and you're probably running at stock voltage, which is normally
Yeah.
0.8 volts.
I can't overclock for that one.
Oh, really?
Remember we got the 6500?
Oh.
When I upgrade my processor, I'm upgrading my motherboard to a Z170, so I can overclock.
Don't overclock with anything but a Z170 board if you're running Intel.
Yeah, man. There's no way I'm gonna overclock with an H170. My friend made that mistake.
You can't. I mean, like, you know what I mean? It's like,
He was trying to. He fried his
yeah.
motherboard.
Well, it's like you can, but it's like you can drive your car into the ocean.
Yeah.
It'll just destroy it. Like, you know, it's one of those things.
Remember Sheepdog? Sam?
I think so.
He tried overclocking with an H170.
Yeah, say it's just you can, but you need to do very light overclocks if you do, like a few hundred megahertz at the very most. Like, or not a few hundred megahertz, a few 10 megahertz. You know what I mean? Like if you're at 3500 megahertz, go to like 3560 or something.
Yeah.
Which, what's the point at that rate? You know what I mean?
Yeah, being
Individual little megahertz only matter on GPUs.
Or a Daisy, you would get like
Hey, ask
0.02
him
FPS.
about that
I mean, that's
300 download speed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but what was I gonna say?
And GTO looks great.
It does. Well, I'm running it in downscaled 1440p, so there's like very little aliasing. Or actually, am I running it in that? No, I'm running it in downscaled, like halfway in between 1440. Cause look, this is frame scaling, which means like it basically renders it at 1.25 the resolution of my monitor and then scales it down.
Yeah. I'm running I use a 1060.
Yeah, your card is better for 1080p.
No.
You don't want to scale at all.
Yeah,
Unless you're in light games, like League and shit.
I don't know why I said 1060. I was about to say 1080p. So
Oh, 1060p?
yeah, 1060p. Why not?
You wouldn't even really notice a difference, like 20 pixels.
You really would, but I don't know why I said 1060p.
Anyway, good.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't look bad at all. Like
Oh yeah, it looks great. Just I run this and I run usually 8 times MSAA or 4 times MSAA with with TXAA.
yeah.
Because TXAA is their like temporal whatever. This is usually what I run with. Just fucking every time you because every time that you switch the game files around, it
Reset your settings.
it resets your settings. And so when I don't want to mod, you know, if I'm trying not to mod, I have to switch my game files back and forth. Because, like, you will just banned for having a modified RPF file if they detect it. So, Yeah, that's what happened to Jeff. He's banned from GTA Online until the 28th of January, and his online character's getting reset. Ripperoni and
From, like,
cheese,
the
dude.
level 258.
He was
Yeah,
like
so
258.
you're modding online?
No, right now I'm completely vanilla.
Yeah, well, I'm saying when you do mod.
No, I'm out offline only.
All right.
I will never mod
Will
online.
it try and detect it if it's offline?
Nope. They encourage modding offline. There's a whole modding community offline, but they're like, do not run these mods online. You will be banned for anything, even like.
Well, I mean, can you even run the mods online?
Yeah, they all work online. You can spawn in vehicles and shit. They all work. Just you'll get banned. You can like.
Just nuke everything.
You can like. Yeah, you could do that. Like just spawn explosions on every player. You can like spawn 1,000 monster trucks on each player and just crash the server. Like people do that. There was this dude who had a gun. It's on my live stream. He had a gun and he was shooting monster trucks at a building, and they're just like falling down the building. It was great to watch. The servers on PC are actually dedicated though, so it takes a lot to crash them. On console, it's peer-to-peer, so it's not bad though.
Yeah.
Just
I
it's
remember Warframe
noticeable.
on PC is peer-to-peer, but on console it's.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, think about it.
Why?
Most PCs have a better network connection than consoles. So, like, a peer-to-peer network on PC will be much better than a peer-to-peer network on consoles, usually. Like, my internet on this computer is a fuckload better than my internet on that PS4 over there.
Yeah.
You know, getting 20 megabytes a second on a nice day, you know. Not megabits, megabytes per second. On that thing, I'd be happy to get 4 megabits per second, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Why isn't Jake?
Good job.
Why is Jake over there? I'm just curious.
That guy deserved to be run over. I'm sure
Oh, he definitely deserved it.
I think he might deserve to be run over again.
I think he might have despawned. He definitely despawned. What?
So why is Jake over there?
Dakota's curious why you're over here.
We're delivering. We're like UPS. We're delivering presents to Cassie.
Oh, okay. They're bringing presents to my aunt.
Oh, cool.
Alright, here, I'm going to show you how fast this car is. And then I'm going to hop in single player and show you how fast my car is in there. Just tell me if you think this car is fast, and then you'll see why mods are ridiculous. This car's still speeding up, but this is the fastest car in the game, by the way.
Yeah.
It's my favorite car.
That one wasn't around when I played.
Oh yeah, there's been a lot. You have last time you played was on PS3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so much has changed. Like you see this down here, you can't really read it because my thing, but defend the targets against Rox Vodka. Rox Vodka is this CEO organization because you can become a CEO when they start your own business and things like that. And they're doing an event like that you can start. It's a job. Come on, gate. These actually open like most of the time, but of course whenever I show up now, they're never gonna open. Whatever.
Why is that bar gate though down though? That you can just go right under it.
Right. This is also like the lightest supercar, so it just gets bullied by everything.
Yeah.
Because you know the lighter a car is, or lighter anything is, it's gonna go faster because the engine doesn't have to do as much work.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, nice. I remember back the fastest car in the game. You had like 2 of them.
The Bugatti was the fastest one, I think, and then the Entity.
It was like the supercar. It looked sort of like that, but it had the 2 things on the back.
Hey, does he have GT?
Oh, the Zentorno?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And I remember I'm just like, okay, I have to beat Brennan. You know, you had all upgrades on it, so I'm just like, I'm doing that. You know, that was like my main goal in the game. So I played a lot, made absolutely no progress whatsoever. And I'm just like, okay, so chucking money on it.
So the nice thing is, your characters transfer. This is about as fast as this car will go. It's pretty quick for this game.
Yeah.
Say, it's pretty quick.
It's gonna go like 10 times faster on single player.
And now we'll switch to single player. I'm gonna end the stream.